I need some coffee. So we're going to be going over the loadout guide today for Khan. Khan is one of my absolute favorite tanks to play. I would say it's probably the tank I have the most fun playing, is Khan. Khan is the best tank in the game. But he's not the best tank in the game for tanking. That would actually be a Nara. When we look at his kit, he has insane DPS. He has 800 damage per second, and on Storm of Bullets, you get an extra 40% rate of fire, an extra 10 rounds. It deals 25 less damage per shot, but that's fine because you're basically going down to 150 a shot, but your rate of fire is increasing to compensate. So Storm of Bullets does increase your overall DPS compared to your normal fire, but your normal fire is so strong as well. You have your Bulwark, which really isn't that strong. It's basically a personal shield with 6,000 health. We can get burned down fairly quickly, and you can control when you can bring it up. And you have Leon's Shield, which recharges the shield at 100% effectiveness while it's raised, which we're going to talk about later. Your Commander's Grab, which you surge forward, you grab, stun, and throw the enemy, dealing 600 damage. And Vortex Grip, which increases the stun duration by an additional 2 seconds. Battle Shout, giving you a brief moment of damage immunity and then healing yourself and nearby allies for 1,000 health. And your ult, where you have to hit your ult just right. It sucks the bit. And you can either hold them in place or throw them. Now, all of his legendary cards are viable, but they do require some build setup. Now, these are the builds that I run, and I'm going to explain some of these very quickly. So, the dedicated builds are these two at the bottom. So Victor is a Storm of Bullets build. This is designed to give you extra ammo, and it's designed to reduce how much you have to reload. I can take a couple of these cards out. Like, I have been thinking about taking. I've been thinking about taking some of these cards out. No, I like where that's at. That's good. Basically, it gives me a little bit of ammo regen off the shout. It gives me extra ammo, so it brings me up to a 40-round magazine. Plus, I get movement speed when I activate the battle shout. Vigorous defense, so I can heal a little bit while I have my shield up. 25 health per second doesn't seem like a lot, but it actually can be, because basically you're just trying to give yourself just enough, like, to avoid burn damage or damage over time effects, stuff like that. But this is a good, aggressive build. You have Who's Neil. This is the new build that I've kind of fallen in love with for Leon's Shield. Basically, the way this works is excessive force, always good as a filler. Same thing with vigorous defense. So a little bit extra ammo, a little bit extra health with the shield up. I have Hope Guard, so I get a little bit of a buff in healing. You could go for, like, plate mail and up the Hope Guard. I don't want to do that. I want to be an actual tank. I want my 475 health. The Ready for War is the big thing here. So what this does is this means that it increases the recharge rate of your shield. Now with Leon's Shield, this is insane because Leon's Shield lets you recharge shield while it's up, and so you're basically just increasing the rate of fire. If you're going up against somebody like Strix, you can begin recharging your shield while in between their shots, which is critical. We have Life Siphon. This is a life rip build. This is what I would call your TDM build. Or this is more of a sustain-oriented build. So I have the 20% life rep in the loadout. I have a little bit extra health on the shield. I have a little bit extra health on ammo. This is a good build if you want to run Storm of Bullets, so you have some life rep built into your kit. This can be good with any of the builds, pretty much. It's mostly if you have a weaker healer. For a strong healer, you have Chewbacca defense. So the way this works is you have increase healing while your Bulwark is up. This is from all players as well, so your vigorous defense will count. And you get 75 health per second. So this is basically built around your shield is up, you get a chunk of healing. This is primarily what I use. And then your healing build is mostly built around having the Never Surrender 5, so it brings the cooldown to 10 seconds, and then you can drop that by an additional 2.5, 3 seconds with Life Taker if you get an elim. This is a really strong build if you're trying to spam. So what do these builds do? Well, Who's Neil and Chewbacca defense are better on Leon's Shield. They let me play a little bit more of a tank, an aggressive tank with my shield. The healer loadout lets me play a bit around just using my L1 and healing the team. Khan is probably the best. Khan and Sky are two top-tier healers for people that don't want to play an actual support. Moji's the third one that can heal. Moji's heal is kind of weak. And you have Life Siphon and Victor, which are good for Storm of Bullets. Vortex Grip is always solid, but it gets countered by Resilience. Storm of Bullets is good, but sometimes you don't need that extra rate of fire, because the downside to Storm of Bullets is you reload more often. And with Leon's shield is strong, but it gets countered out by Wrecker. So let's look at the cards. Khan has a lot of good cards, but the problem is most of them need good amount of points. Martial Law is a good filler card, give you some ammo off the regen. You don't want to put a lot of points into it to get your 20 ammo back. That's just not worth it to Commander's Grab and get a free reload. You could probably make a build around that, like an instant reload with like Open Fire 5, Martial Law 5. I have no reason to do that though. Hulking Strength, reducing the cooldown of Commander's Grab by 3 seconds. That drops it down to a 9-second cooldown. That's strong, but to be honest, I'm not particularly fond of reducing the cooldown of Commander's Grab. Life Taker's a better card. Elims reduce active cooldowns by 40%. That's really strong if you can get that up. Close and Personal is a good one. That gives you 40% damage reduction for 2 seconds when hitting an enemy with Commander's Grab. It's very strong with Vortex Grip because you can just charge into a group of enemies. You're taking one out for 2 seconds and you get the 40% damage reduction. But again, that's not the playstyle I really like. I like him more of a sustainier oriented, more of a tank oriented. Chokehold, not a great card. I believe that's a 400 heal. When you activate Commander's Grab, just because of the longer cooldown, you're better off focusing on the Battle Shout instead. Which will bring us to the Battle Shout. Open Fire, solid card. It's one of the better fillers in the game because generally you will find yourself in the middle of a reload. You'll be trying to bounce between putting your shield up so you don't die, waiting for your cooldown on the Battle Shout to come down, and then needing to reload desperately because you can't reload while you're shouting or having your shield up. So this card is great just to give you a few extra shots, maybe just put out a little bit more damage before I die, that sort of thing. Great card to have. Never Surrender, obviously a great card because it takes one of your longest cooldowns down to 10 seconds. Solid card if you can get it. Into the Breach is kind of fun. It actually does have a decent amount of value. This card used to be fantastic when it was glitched and it applied the movement speed bonus to other allies as well. Same with Hold the Line. That used to heal other people for the additional 300 health when activating Battle Shout. Because it's only heal yourself now, it's not really that strong. Giving yourself a 1300 heal and your allies a 1000 heal, not really that good. You're better off with other cards that increase healing, like Hope Guard. But Into the Breach is actually pretty solid because of the fact that you're able to just get that movement speed bonus. That can help you move around. And because it lasts for 3 seconds, it'll last for another 2 seconds after the Battle Shout. Always strong. For your shield cards, Hope Guard is a fantastic card. 30% increased healing while your shield is up. Basically, you can use it, if you can use it with a burstier healer, you can basically make it where you get this even larger chunk of heal. It's great with duration healers because it takes some of the work that they need out. You know, like a Damba or a Grok or a Genos. But it's not the greatest in the world because you're not really increasing your healing that much with them. Ready for War, good if you have a dedicated build around it with like Leon's shield and stuff like that. If you don't have it at level 5, it's kind of garbage. I wouldn't recommend it. Same with Shield Wall. I would not recommend Shield Wall at all. At level 5, you're increasing the health of your shield by an additional 600. It is not worth it. Your shield's already going to get destroyed with Wrecker, so there's no point. You'd rather have Ready for War so it recharges than Shield Wall. Ready for War just means that you get your shield back that much quicker, whereas Shield Wall makes it harder to take down. But it's better to have it get destroyed and then get it back quicker, because you have your other abilities you can use in between, than to just make it tankier. Vigorous Defense is solid as the filler, get up to 125 health per second while your Bulwark is up. That doesn't seem like a lot, but remember it's because it can stack with Hope Guard. And remember that it is strong because it's designed to like keep you alive in situations where you're by yourself. Bloodthirst can be a good card, up to 20% lifesteal. I still like that build, but it's not always the most viable. Excessive Force is always a good card, as is Plate Mail. Now that we've done that, let's jump into a game. First win of the day is all damage champions are free, so in honor of all damage champions being free, I am not playing damage champions right now. I need to win one game. Oh, I had to win one game. 150 elims, 150k damage. Pretty good. I'm trying to save the gold. The next time warp will be in 2 days, actually. That'll be the 6th. That's what? Another 25k gold. Because I would like to add an extra emote slot. Which I believe will cost me 100k in gold. American! Yeah, it's 100k in gold. I could realistically benefit more to level up characters and get golden weapons, which is what I'd really love to do. So I was considering I wouldn't spend any gold. I would wait till the end of the time warp, because that's another 25k off the blood point, off the, yeah, that's me telling Dead by Daylight, off the 6th. There'll be another 25k off the 19th, and there'll be a 50k off of the 26th. But the way I'm looking at it is, I don't really need to do that, because I just need to save up and get the 100k. I'm at 43,000 right now. I'll get another 25k there. So, I mean, I'll be pretty set for gold. I usually try and go for quests, a couple of first win of the day type stuff, and I got my daily login bonus. So I should be able to, relatively soon, get my extra emote slot, and then I'll go back to funneling gold in. It'll be 150k for the 3rd emote slot, and I really don't need that. There are certain emotes I like to have. There's a few characters I have, like, nothing on for emotes, but then there's characters like Bomb King, where I just have so many awesome emotes. I've got Royal Wrath, I like his emote, I've got Wick Whip, Gull, Grumpy Head. Pretty much, I could use, like, 5 emote slots for him. And then you get a character like Ruckus, who only has 3 by default, and one of them is the default. Tyra just doesn't have good emotes either.
Tyra.
But obviously, Big Boy Khan has the best emote in the game. This is the best. Best emote in the game. Hands down. Without a question. Here we go.
Choose your champion. Make your champion your own.
Now, if we don't have a healer here, I can play support. I do not want to play support Khan, though. I do not want this video about the Khan loadout guide to be... And I'm going to be playing the support Khan. Oh my god. Let's see how much healing I can get. Support Khan. Relatively low level game. I'm the only one with a frame. I'm actually high. I think I might be higher than all the people in the lobby. 20, 36. No, I'm not. 36, 41. Yeah, I'm not higher than everybody in the lobby tonight. That would be kind of funny.
7 years ago, I was born to kick
So what am I gonna run here? I'll go Vortex Grip. I usually run that with Healer so that they can't focus on Cauterize as much, and I'm gonna need Chronos here. Ah, fuck it, I'll go Caught. They are all going Deft Hands. Wow.
The battle is about to begin.
Basically, it's just a matter of timing there. I'm gonna have to pick up Chronos. And a shiny golden gun.
5,
I don't run the
4,
Eagle gun anymore because I have my golden gun
2,
on Khan.
1.
I run the gold weapon if I
has
get it.
begun.
So.
First blood. Keep up the good work.
I was trying to get the heal on him, but I didn't get Ooh! Not going to be 50k. I should be able to get you. Yeah, I got it. focused on playing point here because I'm playing con, and I'm mostly just trying to focus on keeping my team alive. Yeah. Ooh, guys. I can get the drug if I couldn't get the bomb king. No, I couldn't get it.
Enemy double kill.
I'll get the Chronos up. I'll get Chronos too. I could benefit here from Deft Hands and Kill to heal. They're all direct damage, so I might want to go Haven instead. I don't know, we'll see. Vic, buddy. Oh. That is just stupid. They're just charging you one by one. You know, I'm just gonna stay with this trick. Ah, shit, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm dead here.
Flash down.
That worked. Did he...
Have you met my friend?
He didn't get anybody with that. Nice job on that. Let me get Chronos up to 2. I don't need any more Chronos than that. I don't go for Chronos 3. I could definitely benefit from the kill heal, and I'll go Deft Hands. Deft Hands is just a convenience, a way of life change I do a lot of times. Ooh, that heals is nothing. Try and get in there and push them down. Ow! That hurt. Stop. Yeah, I just want to get this stun off there. If the Victor didn't run away, that would have been better. But do what you can. I wanted that kill on the Vivian. Because I can bully Vivian pretty effectively. Yeah, I'll go for the caught too. She did go lifelike, okay.
Enemy killing spree.
Have you met my friend? Sniper. Is an honorable death.
Really need to hit me, but that baby is fucking magic over there. I can get right in the corner of that.
Enemy double kill.
So I actually can heal myself with it. You see how I'm playing Khan though? I'm not playing Khan as a damage or a tank. I'm just sort of playing him as aggressive support to do that heal. Gonna have to buy Oh, or not. They can't take my shield that time. Ooh, that fly saved her. I need to get my death up. Nope, you're dying. I have no idea where he's at. I have to heal myself. decided to do that. I want that Leon dead. Ah, you got the IO. I get the heal. Nope, I can get my shield up now. We're not gonna win this. We're not gonna win this. I can tell you that right now. I'll go for the cauterize if I can get it. And because I'm the only cauterize on our team. Wow. That's gotta play. Killed. I wasn't in range, but I wanted to get over there and try and put some pressure on him. 24 and 9, not bad. 3 solo kills. Better team would have helped, but there's nothing you can do about that all the time. I'm not I can make it Don't poke, don't poke. I need you to heal.
Kneel.
That's a good way to counter for out.
My friend.
Yeah, I died. I couldn't do anything there. It was a good try. It was a good try, though. But
One can never have enough ammo.
the Vortex Trap is really strong because it uses vital ways to deal with you. If you have a well-organized team, it's basically a if you have a well-organized team, it's basically a free kill. If you don't have a well-organized team, it's maybe a bad pick. So going in a solo queue like this isn't the best option, but Leon shield just gets cut out too much by Wrecker, and where I need to play healer, I can't focus on the shield. So it would have been between Storm of Bullets or it would have been between Vortex Grab. But that was a good solo queue. Looking at the numbers, 17k healing. To put that into perspective, their IO, who is an actual dedicated support champion, got 25k. So I got a lot. 20k shielding is pretty weak, but it's con. I am... Oh, no, I'm next to last on the team. We had a bot Drogos. Wow, that explains a lot. Did pretty good, though. Second on the team in kills. I may be near the bottom in damage on our side. And on their side, too, damn. Objective time was pretty piss poor, but I was top objective time in the game. Mostly we're just trying to focus on kills. I like that map because you can focus more on kills, but... Anyways, that was the loadout guide for Con. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.